And hey, everybody. Welcome. Happy Monday. I'm Rob Booker. Welcome to the broadcast. If you liked the video today, don't forget to hit subscribe or like or comment below. Super happy to see you here. We got some envelopes over here on the side and we have a book. So we'd love to send one of you a copy of Think and Grow Rich. Welcome. Hey, Nate. How you doing?
I'm good, Rob. How you doing?
Good. All right. Today I want to share with you a brand new indicator that we've got. And I want to do some back testing with that indicator. As you know, I think that generally speaking, discretionary trading is nearly impossible to do on a regular basis. And to the extent that we can automate stuff, it makes our lives easier. It makes our families get to see us. And when we get stuck in a bad trade, we can just blame it on the robot. Okay, here we go. This is what we're going to look at. We're going to look at the Swiss yen on a 4-hour chart from 2015 in June, and you should be looking at that on my screen right now. Now, on my screen, you can see here there are these faint red lines running up and down vertically on the chart. You can see them right there. Those red lines represent the brand new Sharky indicator that Andrew Palladino built for TradingView, and it's inside TradingView.com starting very soon as part of your indicator package that you have on TradingView. Now, we're just trying this out today, so don't panic if you don't have this indicator yet in your TradingView.com indicator package. It's awesome. Andrew Palladino built this, and it's a combination of the Relative Strength Index and candle patterns. Okay, now what I've noticed is when we combine this indicator that Andrew built together with the trend trading robot, the T6 robot, which I love with all of my heart. From the heart of my bottom, I love this. When we combine these two things together, some magical things happen. So now you need to take a look at this level right here. You see this red tab on my screen. That's called a reversal arrow or a reversal tab, and it comes with the Knoxville Divergence Indicator. Everybody has access to that indicator. Okay. Now, if we combine those two things together, there are some pretty incredible things that we can do with a robot. So let's say, for example, back in June of 2015, we see this bearish, sharky reversal pattern, which is a combination of being overbought on the RSI and reversal candle patterns like dojis or engulfing patterns or whatever. Now, if we see that and we pull up our backtesting software, our MetaTrader software, what we can do is we can change the dates to 2015 to June, switch it to June 2nd, and we're going to test all the way through 2015, let's say September. We'll let it test that range, and we'll choose Expert Properties, and we'll make sure that the robot is set to sell under buy or sell. I just say we trade on a $10,000 account. I say we trade 5 mini lots. Why not? And I say that we go for a 300 pip profit target, and we have no break even. So I just set it to 600 pips. We just don't even care about it. We click OK. Now here's what's going to happen. Nate, if we want to put the screen back on me, let me describe what's about to happen here. Because this uses a 4-hour chart, I can basically be passed out on the floor. I can essentially just say goodbye. I can just pass out on the floor after I turn this thing on. All I have to do is get an alert that on a long-term chart, we have a reversal pattern. And then I just turn the robot on. Now, that's not fully automated. That's partially automated. And that's just fine with me. Why? Because once I get that reversal pattern and once I turn on that robot, like I said, I can just go to Fajita Jack's across the street and drink 275 margaritas, which I don't recommend, lose the keys to my car, fall asleep on the floor of the restaurant, and come back 4 months later, come out of cryogenic freeze when Princess Leia wakes me up, and I could be just fine. Right, Nate?
Absolutely.
I mean, just to save a little hibernation sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, right. That's all I got to do. So let's test this. What this robot's going to do is if it finds a reversal arrow on the 4-hour chart, then it's going to start trading automatically without me even being around. So let's click Start, and we're going to test this in visual mode. so we can see the candles. There we are. So here we are. We're moving forward. I'm going to try to zoom in here so you can see it even better. And I don't know why these red lines are on the chart. I don't care about these. There we are. So right there we have a trade. I'm going to pause this right here, and I'm going to probably break everything by taking this screenshot on my Surface Book 2. Now right here is a very small reversal arrow, reversal tab. That's the entry for the trade. Now if subsequent reversal arrows show up later on down the line, the robot will automatically add to the winning trade as long as every previous trade is profitable. I don't care if it takes 1 trade or 10 trades. As long as it's only adding to a winner, I am perfectly fine with that. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I'm going to go back to the backtesting software and unpause this thing, and we're going to watch this thing continue. So it goes into a little bit of a drawdown. I don't have a stop loss on this, and it goes negative. I don't care. It even goes 150 pips negative. I don't care. I can have a stop loss on this if I want. And then it starts to drop. And then it drops even further. And I'm going to zoom out here so you can see the big picture here. This is going to start dropping precipitously, far and fast, and I don't have to do anything. The robot will simply either add to the trade or take profit when it has reached the profit target. And once it's reached the profit target, it stops trading. Why does it stop trading? So let's go back on me, Nate, and it stops trading for this reason. I've made a profit. I've benefited from the trend. I took a trend trade and it won. I'm only now playing with fire if I continue to trade. What I need to do now is the robot turns itself off automatically. The robot sits back and sits on the beach and smokes a cigar or whatever and goes on vacation. And what I do is I go back over to the charts and I look for the next time that we get one of these reversal patterns. Now my charts are going to slow down here. Scrolling on TradingView is kind of slow today, so I'm going to take it slow, and it takes a while. It takes actually quite a while for another reversal pattern to emerge, and that's perfectly fine. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It's not going to hurt my feelings. There we go. So not until January of 2016 do we get any more of these Sharky. I love Sharky. I can't remember why Andrew Palladino named it that. I can't remember why he did that. We get 2 more of those alerts on the far right-hand side of the chart. Now, what that means is, I'm not even going to, I am going to scroll forward so we can see this, but I'm not going to take a trade immediately. I'm going to wait until we get those bullish reversal arrows on our chart. And look at this. It takes like months. In fact, it takes 3 months before we see those reversal arrows. I don't care. I don't mind waiting. I'm happy to wait. In fact, once we see the Sharky over here on the left, we can turn the robot on and it won't trade. This is crazy between you and me. It won't trade for 3 months. And do I care if it doesn't trade for 3 months? No. I just care that when it does trade, that it just pounds on that trend. That's all I care about. And I could run this on several currency pairs and have a bunch of trades running simultaneously, and all of them are going to either stop out or they're going to be winners. This is a really, really, really easy, I don't want to say easy way to trade. It's not guaranteed to be profitable. Remember, trading involves substantial risk of loss. You need to do your own testing, but so many of you now have these robots available to you. You've got to try this out. Look for this reversal pattern or a reversal pattern on the 4-hour chart. And if you have the indicators on TradingView, you'll be able to get an alert. Or you could use any other kind of reversal pattern that's your favorite. And then turn the robot on and wait for those 4-hour reversal arrows. So go back to the MetaTrader, and we're going to look in February of 2016. So I'll change the dates. 2016, February 22nd is when we're going to turn it on. Just so we can fast forward in time. We don't have to sit through waiting all that time. And we'll let it trade all the way through May. This time we want to buy it. We don't want to sell it. So we'll turn it on and we'll test it. So here we go. And there we are. And we're going to go in visual mode. So there we go. We're going to turn that on. Now, while we're in visual mode, I would love for someone here today to leave us a comment on the video and say, what is your favorite book of all time? What's your favorite book of all time and forever? While you're watching this robot trade, it's just taken 2 trades, 2 reversal arrows pointing upwards, and it's taken 2 trades, and we are just having the time of our lives. And in a moment, we'll look at the comments. Tell us your favorite book that you've ever read in your entire life. And now the robot's got 2 trades open. It gets right up to the monthly pivot, and then it takes profit because it's got 2 trades open. Hardly any drawdown at all. Takes profit. I don't have to do anything. And once it's taken profit, we've ridden that trend. Now, what I'm going to do for the rest of today is I'm going to go back in time, and I'm going to look at all the reversal patterns that I can find on the 4-hour chart. And then I'm going to turn the robot on the 4-hour chart and trade when the reversal arrows appear. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm not going to go down to a shorter time frame chart. I'm not going to try to maximize the anything. I'm not going to try to optimize anything. I'm just going to go for a few hundred pips of profit every single time that reversal pattern shows up on the chart on the 4-hour. I'm going to turn the robot on in backtesting and let the robot do the rest of the work. So it's a semi-automated strategy. All right, well, let's if we can, take a look at the comments. Let's do that. I'll go off camera for a second here. I got our little envelope. And I've got our giant roll of stickers. And let's see if anybody announced their favorite book. Did anybody announce their favorite book so far?
Not yet, sir.
There's a slight delay when we do these videos live. So I'm just going to put your name on it right now, because your middle name, whoever wins, your middle name is Winner. Is Wiener. That's your middle name. So I'm just going to put winner and then your address. So you're going to get something in the mail, and your family's going to be like, who's the winner in our household? And you'll be like, it's me. And there will be a copy of Think and Grow Rich inside that envelope. And we'll check the comments on this YouTube video a little bit later today. When we announce the winner, we'll send you a link to send us a message, and you can send us your address, and we'd love to send you out a book. We'd love giving stuff away. We absolutely love it. Now, if you don't have the robot, if you don't have these robots, crawl out from whatever rock you're under, and I'm sure you're not under a rock. We love you. And go get the robots at the link you find on this page, and let's trade this stuff together. Have the best day ever, everybody. Happy holidays to all of you. So glad to spend a few minutes with you every now and then here on YouTube or Facebook or wherever. We'll talk to you later. Bye for now.